On January 23rd and 24th, 2021, Chinese military jets intruded Taiwan's air defense identification zone. According to Miles Guo, the founder of the whistleblower movement, there is a high probability that the Communist Party General Secretary Xi Jinping will start a war against Taiwan. We will answer 8 questions about Taiwan that everyone in the world should care about. What is the importance of Taiwan to the world? Taiwan, with an area slightly bigger than Maryland and a population of 23.6 million, is located on the first island chain. The U.S. Navy considers the first island chain the most effective defense to cut off the People's Liberation Army from entering the Western Pacific. Taiwan is also a leader in the semiconductor manufacturing industry, accounting for 66% of the global market share in 2017. TSMC, the biggest Taiwan semiconductor company, is the only one capable of making 3-nanometer chips in the world. Chips are essential to every aspect of our life, including the military industry. If Taiwan falls, the CCP will threaten the security of the Pacific region and control the global semiconductor industry. What is the political history of Taiwan? Taiwan's official name is Republic of China. After losing the civil war in China, the KMT party government retreated to Taiwan in the 1950s. In 1971, Taiwan lost its United Nations seat to People's Republic of China, led by the CCP. In the following decade, the US government and Communist China signed 3 joint communiques, which played a crucial role in the Sino-US relations, along with the 6 assurances in Taiwan Relations Act. The 3 joint communiques intentionally kept the concept of one China vague. The US acknowledged there is one China, but didn't clarify which government represents China. The CCP's propaganda machine has been misleading the Chinese people by saying that the US recognizes the CCP government as the only legal government of one China. Why does Xi want to occupy Taiwan now? Xi's opponents in the CCP have intentions to remove Xi after 3 recent events. On January 19, 2021, Secretary Pompeo declared the CCP and Xi Jinping committed genocide to Uyghurs in Xinjiang, a northwestern region of China. The CCP members will face sanctions globally. On January 20, 2021, Biden became the U.S. president. Biden is believed to be Xi's ally and might sell out Xi's opponents, which could lose their massive wealth in the U.S. as a result. Xi underwent a brain surgery, but his brain aneurysm can still rupture at any time. There's not much time left for Xi. Xi will weaken his opponents by sending them to be killed in the war with Taiwan. Xi will also build a long-lasting legacy as the emperor who unites the country, which will probably promote him to the same status as Mao. What do the Taiwan people think about the CCP? Taiwan is a democratic country and they said no to the CCP through a vote. In the 2020 Taiwan presidential election, Tsai Ing-wen, the anti-Beijing candidate, won 57.1% of the votes, while the pro-Beijing candidate Han Kuo-yu won only 38.6% of the votes. The election turnout was 74.9%, the highest since 2008. Initially, Tsai Ing-wen was lagging behind the pro-Beijing candidate. However, after Beijing brutally cracked down on Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement in 2019, Taiwanese switched their support to Tsai Ing-wen. On the election day, many overseas Taiwanese flew back to Taiwan to vote for Tsai. Taiwanese know well if the CCP takes over Taiwan, they will lose democracy and freedom. Does Xi have support within the CCP to invade Taiwan? The answer is no. According to Miles Guo's live broadcast on January 24, 2021, no factions in the Communist Party or military support Xi's proposal to invade Taiwan. The military says he will bring down Communist China by starting a war with Taiwan. Given his stubborn personality and his health issues, he will probably launch a war anyways. What is the reaction from the US government? The State Department's press release on January 23, 2021 says, "We urge Beijing to cease its military, diplomatic, and economic pressures against Taiwan. The United States maintains its long-lasting commitments as outlined in the 3 communiques, the Taiwan Relations Act, and the 6 assurances. We will continue to assist Taiwan in maintaining a sufficient self-defense capability. Democratic Party platform dropped the One China language on Taiwan in their national convention in August 2020. Tony Blinken, Biden's pick for Secretary of State, said Trump got it right on China. We have to see the Biden administration's action to know if Biden will truly continue Trump's policy to support a strong Taiwan. What is Xi's strategy to invade Taiwan? The CCP is weak at fighting a hot war, but very successful at unrestricted warfare in the world, such as manufacturing and spreading COVID-19 and interfering in the US election. We believe the CCP's possible war against Taiwan will be a combination of a hot war and infiltration. Lude Media describes a probable scenario. The CCP sends military planes to fly over Taiwan's air defense identification zone for a period to make the world think it is only bluffing and no action. One day, the CCP will launch a real attack on Taiwan when nobody is watching. With the help from the CCP's agents in the Taiwan government and military, Taiwan will declare joining Communist China. Once occupying Taiwan becomes a fait accompli, the world cannot do anything. What can we do? The people on both sides of the Taiwan Strait have to stock up food, water, and medicine to prepare for the consequences of a war. We should also spread the truth to wake up brainwashed Chinese that invading Taiwan is not a political legacy to be proud of, but taking away democracy and freedom from the Chinese in Taiwan. The rest of the world should also realize that losing Taiwan will be equivalent to letting Poland go to Nazi during World War II. Only by defending Taiwan, the world can avoid the tyranny of the CCP.